Hello and welcome to your extended reading at the Mystic Tarot Cafe. And again, I am Lola Rose, and welcome again. Where we left off last, we were talking about a situation where you're making a decision between two different things, and I had suggested it might be between a work-life balance, and with respect to love, it could even mean two situations, such as possibly moving to a place where your significant other is, or possibly a school or a family, depending on your situation. Take whatever resonates. Now, I was talking about getting out of your own way with respect to the Eight of Swords, and I called it Wands in the reading. I had listened to the reading back, and as other tarot readers will tell you, there is no such thing as a mistake when you're reading cards. Sometimes things come out. It's sort of like that strange phenomenon that happens when you're trying to call someone's name and you keep calling them different names, and you don't mean to. You're not confusing them. You know who you're looking at. However, it's just something that happens. So later on in that same reading, I had mentioned to be aware of making hasty decisions. So that goes along with that Eight of Wands energy. So here we are with the Eight of Swords, and this person is having the eyes closed with this whole secular type of situation where he or she feels alone and maybe being pressed to make a decision, feeling secluded from the world, and pretty much it's a energy of self-imprisonment, and that is always the energy of the Eight of Swords. When you get to the Eight of Wands energy, that's messages kind of flying in, and sometimes if you're not doing your research, it can become confusing. If you're in this energy and if you have to make a decision, you can make a mistake. And that's what I mean about beware of making hasty decisions, because what can happen is we saw that there was a Ten of Swords card. Here we go. So this was in reverse. These two came out together, right? The challenge was this. This is your current position, which is there is some tension alleviating. Maybe you were talking to somebody that you liked speaking to, but the advice was so-so. Maybe, you know, when you ask somebody for advice, don't always, when a person loves you, don't always expect, or let me term it this way. You may not always get what you want to hear, okay? Try to go with an open heart as well as open ears, because when a person loves you, and if they really love you, they may provide tough love. And sometimes you approach a person with a question or a situation knowing that this person may approach you in that manner. And even if it brings tears to your eyes, and sometimes you cry because you know that they're telling you the truth. However, if they're gaslighting you, and if they're like with the I told you so's, and they're sort of being very rough with you, feel free to have barriers. I understand if it's a family member, if it's an elder, and if they're sort of overstepping and you just kind of want to be polite and pull back. If you're younger and you're respecting that, I understand. I do that too. However, if it's a peer or somebody even younger than yourself, by all means, put them in their place. I mean, of course, if you cherish your friendship, I don't mean to be rude. There are ways to handle a situation like that. You know what? Even if you want to deal with things with finesse, there are AI chat boxes that can help you with your friendships, and maybe consult that. Or of course, a therapist. If you have problems, if you're having problems with multiple friendships, maybe consult a therapist, because guess what? It's not them, it's you. Okay? if you're feeling isolated and hurt by everybody, and it can't be everybody in your situation, think about how you're handling things. Think about, why do you happen to be so sensitive? Even see your primary care doctor. Maybe your hormones are thrown off. If you're going through menopause, even if you're pregnant, these energies that I'm picking up, there could be so many different reasons. I'm not quite sure who this is, and I am so sorry that you are dealing with such a difficult time when I'm trying to pick up a moment of love. And I got yesterday and today, I got such heavy energies instead of a pure love reading. But I know such is life. I understand that. And it's not always going to be, happy, happy, joy, joy. I get it. And my heart goes out to you. But at the same time, with these heavy energies, keep in mind that these are sword, and all of this is swords. It's the matters of the mind, and it's how you're handling it. Okay? So try to think about how to move your way forward without being hasty, trying to make better decisions. So maybe the people you're confiding in or your circle might not be the best situation for you. You might want to go outside of that and seek professional help. You might want to approach things a little differently. Make a list, okay? Think about it. So I don't want to go too long because I don't have too much room on my phone or any other apparatus. That's my next thing. I'm going to work on getting rid of stuff. So moving forward. Now, if you notice the Ten of Swords, I had mentioned clearing the clutter in the reading. So what I also did notice in there, the thing that gave me that clearing the clutter was the fact that this was kind of hanging here. It's a person running away, and their cape kind of reminded me of possible laundry and the broom, sweeping things up and things like that. Even though this is a scene per se of somebody backstabbing them and this person trying to get to the broom, maybe it's sort of like a magical type of thing. I'm not quite sure why the person would be reaching for that. Anyway, another depiction that came to mind is this could be symbolic of a red flag, okay? And maybe making hasty decisions means you're missing red flags about whatever decision you're about to make, whether it be the school you're being accepted to, or schools, the jobs you're going to be accepted to, or the towns you're going to move into, or the agreement that you're going to make. So please look at the fine print. If you're moving in with somebody, put things in writing. I don't even care if it's your parents. The last thing you want is, oh, you used to be home by 10 o'clock. What happened? Meanwhile, you're 25, 30, so remember, whether you grew up or grown up, I want to make sure that you are coming in, you can't stand there and say, well, I'm not 5 anymore. You can't come in with an attitude. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. Remember that saying? You cannot come in with the attitude when, people have your best interests at heart, and then you're starting to push back as you're standing at the threshold. That's not the time to do it. When do you do this? Before you hash it out, before you get there, okay? You don't want to show up at your friend's house with all your luggage, and then they say, oh, I thought you were only coming with one bag. Meanwhile, you moved all your stuff out and you gave up your lease. And you have a pet. Oh, we don't accept pets here. We don't allow that. Please make sure you have everything covered. Do not abandon your pets, okay? And I'm saying it because you have a cat here, okay? Now, you have a cat here, right? And you have 2 cats here. So there's something about cats. There's this man here. Look, red cape again, okay? Red flags. I see red flags all over the place. I see pets. So there's something about, maybe this person has pets. Maybe you have pets. There's a black cat definitely one black cat, if not more than one, and a red cat with white. So red flags all over. Look at this. He's holding money. He's holding treats. So maybe somebody invites you out to talk about, okay, let's talk about your situation. Guess what? I'm going to loan you. Be careful. Be careful of somebody luring you with money. It seems like good intentions. Whatever it is, the last thing you want is 2 months later, you haven't even gotten the job yet, and that person said, oh, remember that $2,000 I loaned to you? Well, I need it tomorrow, okay? Make sure if you need a payment plan, whatever it is, make sure you get it all in writing, sign it in front of a notary, and if the person's like, come on, I'm helping you, what do you need this for? And all you have to say is, I just want to keep our friendship or whatever ship alive. Let's make this always on friendly terms. I want to make sure that we're both on the same page. And if a person has a problem with that, then you might not want to go there with them. And then you say, thank you, but no thank you. I appreciate your love. I respect you. And I don't think this is a good idea right now. Maybe I need to rethink my situation. Okay? Just some friendly advice. You don't have to hear me out. You don't have to listen to me. But that's my advice for something like that. Especially if somebody's trying to push an agenda on you. That would be how I would handle it. Especially, let's say like with this, if somebody, let's say it's a landlord and you're moving in for the first time with your boyfriend or girlfriend or, same-sex couple, whatever it is, however you identify, whatever it is, I don't care. All I'm telling you is to be careful. Make sure you look at the lease. Make sure this person isn't coming and going in your house whenever they feel like. Whatever it is, once you get those keys in your hand, the landlord has to give you notice, look at that lease, make sure that there's, whatever the clauses are. Even, for example, I see some places, make sure it's not in a flood zone. They say it's a 100-year flood zone or whatever. Okay, what year are we at? Do you know? Is it year 99? Am I expecting a flood next year? Is all my stuff going to get damaged? Make sure you have renter's insurance. See what they cover. Because the last thing you want is to buy all brand new stuff and you come one day and heaven forbid something happens. I'm just saying, okay? Just protect yourself whichever way possible. Protect your pets. Put those signs on the windows. I have pets. Please help them. If you're not home when something happens, God forbid, knock wood, spirit forbid. Okay, now, I'm going to read the cards like I see another fellow reader do, because I'm just going to hold up the deck, because I saw some clearings here. So I mentioned the other part of the reading was if you do things hastily or you don't do anything at all, what you risk is a tower moment, okay? Especially sort of running with the blindfold on, right? You can't drive with a blindfold, so you'll run right into a wall. That's what this means. So you can't be too hasty. You can't have a blindfold on. Watch out for the red flags. Watch for that fine print. And do your research, okay? All of the above. I mentioned the kind of research you should be doing in a reading as well. I don't want to spend too much time on that. So if you do all of that, look at this. This is why I wanted to pull from here first. I'm going to pull the first two cards, and then I'm going to check the middle of the deck for you, okay? And then we'll go on to Oracle. You will have another glow up once all is said and done. And then maybe you'll be ready to work on that relationship, or Maybe you'll start your own channel or music or whatever it is that you're aspiring. That's aspirations. Aspirations. You will be ready for that glow. You look at that glow. You will be glowing. You'll be healthy again. And look, there's moon energy, whatever it is, requiring your imagination. You'll be feeling like you want to dance again. You'll be feeling refreshed. You see, there's the black cat again. See, you're flying again, you're soaring again. Just be careful though. The moon can indicate illusions. Maybe you're going out or maybe you're starting to feel good again, but do not let that guard down. However, one more. Temperance. Temperance means balance. Okay? Temperance means balance. And with balance comes new beginnings. So isn't that wonderful? And the Hierophant. So what better to come with new beginnings? Now the Hierophant, that's earth energy. Look at that. Earth energy, finally, with some more grounding. Earth energy also, the Hierophant relates to Taurus. So again, the devil doesn't have to mean a real devil. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. The devil is also Capricorn. I did mention earth signs, also fire signs. And this is full of earth and fire and also air. So, I mean, I might as well say a whole zodiac, but there's no water sign. There's no emotion in this so far. But I'll mention to you, because lovers also pertains to Gemini specifically. So you got specifically, I'm not going to mention all of them. Specifically, you got 3 signs. You got Gemini, you got Taurus, and you have Capricorn in your reading. Capricorn is the devil. Sorry, Capricorns, but I have dealt with Capricorns in their lower energy, and trust me, it's not a good thing. Okay? So you could look it up. Capricorn in the lower energy, that's not the good thing. So, sorry, Capricorns, don't mean anything by it. Okay, so let's see what we got next. The Emperor, that's Aries. Okay, so this is full of fire and air. All right, so let me split the deck, and then we'll go on to your oracles. The 4 of Pentacles, what did I say? If you continue on the path that you're going now, you have the 4 of Pentacles. That is possessive. That is jealousy. So there is somebody around you that has this energy. Be aware. And again, you have the black cat. So be aware and take care of your cat. Don't leave your cat behind. There's nothing that irks me more than, oh, I'm moving. I can't take my cat. Goodbye, cat. Trust me, the cat will let you know who has your best interests in mind. Let that cat guide you. If you're not getting along with that cat, or if you don't like that cat, if you don't like it, that's one thing. Make sure it goes to a good home, please. But do not desert that cat. Okay? Do not abandon. The cat is loyal to you. It's been with you in every single picture. Okay? It's a loyal friend to you. It's probably your spirit guide. It's definitely it's been following you through the whole reading. Look at this. The red one and your other person, if they have a red cat, that's your person, okay? That's probably your counterpart, your twin flame. Look at this. They look like twins, right? Look. See? Your twin, does she have red hair or he? Your twin flame. Every single picture, except for the Fool. Wait a minute. I caught it. Every single picture you have the black cat. And here, birds are important too. Look for feathers. And then you know you're protected. You have heavy protection. Boats are important too. Maybe go to the water. Okay? That might give you some guidance too. So with that said, and here's a dog, a German Shepherd in particular, and again, the black cat. Look at that. Okay. Or maybe somebody who watches animals. Let's split the deck. 9 of Cups. So now, this is what I was telling you. And see, look. Here's that orangey cat with the red head. So this is your counterpart. So this person is waiting for you. This person is being patient, waiting for you. So make sure that you have everything put together and you're making the right decisions so that you can make your way to this person with the red cat or the red hair. It's probably that fiery person if you're the earth person, or vice versa. So this is your reading. I'll stop here. I like what I'm seeing. And I know you saw the cards like this. Nine of Cups, you could look it up online. There's no bad position for it. It might not be. Okay, this just fell out. And guess what? In the end, whether you're male or female, the lifestyle that you will lead would be the life of the Queen of Coins. Or this could be your mother figure. And if they had passed on, they are looking over you. Bless you. And this is the perfect ending to the reading. This shows permanence. Along with the Nine of Coins, I love this. This shows permanence, and with the permanence also shows that they're looking over you with protection, guidance. Oh my goodness. I wanted to show you the Nine of Cups, and this is upright. Look at this, 10 of Cups. This could not end it better than this. So this is your true love reading. Thank you so much for being here for this part of it. I will just give you an oracle now. I am so happy for you. Congratulations. And also, another part that had fell out before was the Sun. I knew it was going to be a happy reading. That's why I wanted to do your extended. So congratulations. Look at this. You will be joyous as long as you follow the steps that you need to do. Make your lists. Make your agreements, get everything in writing, and please protect yourself, okay? So I hold no liability for whatever happens. I'm just giving you friendly advice, but I just wanted to let you know. I felt responsible to do this free extended reading for you. That's the best that I could do as your Auntie Lola. So let's move this along. We're doing good. 22 minutes in. Here is your oracles. Whoa, too much. I'll just go to the first one. Open to the universe. Here, take your snapshot. Hopefully it turns around and I will read it to you. I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. That goes right back to that Eight of Swords card. I accept and love myself completely.